Hello everyone, this is Rob Witt. So I've been reading a lot of books recently, and I think, I've been at home a lot, so there you go. And I came across one that was really interesting, and I just wanted to say a couple things about one of the specific sections in this book. So I've never heard of this guy before, but I've been getting a lot into real estate investing, right? And I was watching a podcast. It's funny how you watch podcasts these days, but I was watching a podcast from Bigger Pockets, and they had this guy on named Ryan Serhant. So this is his book here, Big Money Energy. Now I think this guy, he's a big time real estate agent, a broker now, I suppose, in New York City, and he's been on reality TV shows, and he has his own YouTube channel, which somehow I've never come across this guy before. I don't watch a lot of TV in general, specifically not reality TV shows, but fair enough, right? The guy's had a lot of success, and I can respect that. And so I think this is his second book. He also has a sales training course, which I learned all these things recently. But regardless, I've been going through his book, and there's a lot of really interesting and I think really usable ideas here. I'll get into the criticisms a little bit in just a minute, but to me, an idea is only as valuable as you can use it, right? I only read these business books because I want to find things that I can use and change my behavior, and I can use them, apply them in my life to better myself and those around me, right? So this guy's had some success, and I thought he was well spoken on the podcast, and so I thought I would give it a read. I did find it at my local library, so shout out to local libraries. I'm a big fan. So let me just find the chapter here. So just for full disclosure, I'm not totally done with the book yet. I'm about 2/3 through, but I'm only going to talk about this one specific chapter. So this one is called Chapter 5, This is How You Dominate. Now the title very much gets into the criticism that I will have, but essentially the point that he makes is dress for success, right? The image that you project onto others is very much the image that people see you, and they treat you that way. So if you feel confident, you will feel confident if you dress confident. That's what I was trying to say. Girls, I know that my wife, when she goes out, she puts on some makeup, puts on a nice dress, she feels more confident. She feels more attractive, right? And it may just be a bit of a mindset thing. And I fully recognize that. It is very much an internal reflection of ourselves. But if you don't treat yourself with respect, why is someone else going to treat you with respect, right? People will treat you the way you treat yourself, in the same way that people will treat you the way you treat them. You can very much control how people see you and how see meaning to perceive, how they perceive you and how they treat you by the way you treat yourself. So take that into consideration. And now I will say that, I don't like, this is how you dominate. To me, dominate reflects his general outlook. And so when I get to the criticisms for the book, that is kind of what I would say, is that he has a lot of really interesting and very workable ideas that he has had a lot of success applying. And for that, I have a lot of respect and admiration for him. But for me personally, I have to kind of peel back down to the basic. So for him, he's in his environment, it's a business suit and it's expensive clothes because quality is important, that kind of thing. I live and work in Florida. It's a much more relaxed scene. And not that you don't wear suits in Florida, because you definitely do. But if I wore a suit and tie to work every day, it would definitely be way too beyond what would be expected. However, I do wear a dress shirt and a nice pair of khakis every single day. My coworkers don't, but I can guarantee you that they respect me more, and I feel more confident, and therefore I'm better able to do my job because of that. So very much the way you treat yourself is the way others will treat you. And that was something that I thought he communicated very, very well in this book, Big Money Energy. Thank you very much. I'll see you again.